Wait, is he just
Wait, is
whistling the
this?
theme?
Are we going? Okay. I was like, yeah, whistling is creepy, Josh. I don't know what you're doing.
I thought you were just waiting to hit record.
I mean, it's adorable. It's a little slow, but that's fine. It's like, hey, everyone, it's time to have some energy. Okay.
Am I a man or am I a Muppet?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm a man because I'm married now.
Okay, take it easy. So, Josh, I have a serious question though. So we're recording virtually, and we're all inside. We're all indoors. I saw you leave the room. Why did you leave? Like, what was going on?
I went to wear some shoes because my feet were sore.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You're inside.
Uh-huh.
It's the evening.
Uh-huh.
Your feet were sore, so you put on shoes. Explain this, please.
Because I didn't want to get a cramp. Sometimes when my feet get tired,
Hold on.
they cramp.
Your exposed feet give you cramps?
I'm a 40-year-old man.
That doesn't explain anything, Josh.
So are you. You can't tell me that your feet don't cramp when they get tired.
Josh, we're also sitting down. We're not even standing up. You could be sitting down with your feet up, pants off, completely relaxed.
No, I have a feeling he's doing all that with shoes. Like, being on Zoom calls, pants off, wearing shoes. Are you and your wife watching Bachelor or Bachelorette, and do you wear shoes?
Yes, I do. I have very sensitive feet, being a runner.
So I probably shouldn't make fun of him. Okay.
If I'm on my feet for more than a couple hours, they get a little, crampy.
A little grumpy.
Josh, the logic here is...
I need structure on my feet. I need something that will stabilize them.
I feel like your addiction to the constraints of shoes have made you wear more shoes.
You're probably not wrong here because I have
I think it's time to
15
stop.
pair downstairs.
Do you get foot rubs from your wife?
No. I actually give her foot rubs.
Well, where is the equality here? Come on.
Fight the matriarchy, Josh. Fight the matriarchy.
That's a bad way to start the show, Spencer.
As soon as we are done recording, I'm going to have a little conversation with my wife.
Actually, Josh, I have a product for you. I mean, I'm the youngest one here, but I have a pair of house shoes.
Wait, what?
And I know that's something like people in their 90s wear.
You're the oldest one now. Now that you have house shoes.
These are like house shoes for hip young people. They're called parasols, and they're 3D socks, but they're really just house shoes. Trust me, most comfortable things.
No, listen, this show is not sponsored by Parasol, first off. What are you guys talking about? Why are you wearing shoes at all? I'm wearing a robe throughout my house if no one's home, right? That's it. Why are you guys putting more layers on?
I've made my case. I need stabilization.
No, listen, your case is missing. You have an A and you have a C. You're missing all the B in there. There's no reason.
No. I have a reason. Unlike you two, I actually have a yard.
Oh, yeah.
I have to take care of.
Was that home elitism right there? House owner elitism?
Yes, it was.
Hey,
yes, it was.
That's a sensitive thing in 2023,
yard
Spencer.
That my dog poops in.
He's a yardist.
That's now a thing. Okay, well, hey, if anyone has any questions about these two wearing shoes inside their house, or if you do, please let us know. And by the way, that's a perfect segue. Happy first episode.
Yes, we're together again.
Hey, this is the first real episode.
A little bit.
Feels like we've been recording together forever.
Oh, by the way, I'm Kenny, just in case anyone knows or cares. Who are you guys?
I'm Josh.
I'm Spencer.
You guys weren't sure.
Yeah.
You're like, we'll take turns.
Who goes first?
Yeah. Hey, we'll figure that out. Because, this is a new show, obviously. We put out a trailer last week, and this is the first official show, given that this recording works out. Josh, you told me about, an anniversary that was coming up, or is past. I wasn't really sure, because I wasn't really around for this.
Okay, so today is the day that this is airing, I should say.
Sure.
Is January 11th, and it is the 3-year anniversary of my accident, of me getting hit by a car. And you never heard this story at all?
You and I are walking around the Station Park area, and you briefly
trying to tell you.
You briefly told me, but it was cold, and we were just like, "Hey, it's cool. See you later. Nice dinner." I think we went to the Brazilian place, whatever that's called.
Oh yeah, that place.
That place, But and you said, "Yeah, I actually got hit here by a car," and I was like, "What?" And so I do want to hear the story because I haven't really been clued in.
It's actually kind of interesting because it was 3 years ago today, and finally was able to end the whole ordeal with insurance. Like we just bare like last month
What? Wow.
just finished that off. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long time. Lawyers
It was a
and
long time coming.
Hmm.
but yeah, so there was just a lot of delays, but we finally got it finalized and everything. But
Can you break it down? I'm sure people are familiar.
The thing is, like, Josh, I've heard this story. I'm sure a few listeners have, but Kent never has. So what exactly happened? How did you get hit by a car?
my NDA with the whole accident as well has kind of expired. I mean, there's certain things obviously that
Wait,
I still can't say.
what did you have it?
I can't dox the person, but I can say this,
Okay.
which I could not say earlier. I did get hit by a a morning DJ. They're on the radio here in the Salt Lake market.
This sounds intentional,
I
but
know. I feel very targeted. Like, I mean, well,
but so pull it back a little bit though. So you're at Station Park, and this is an outdoor mall, right? Where there's very narrow streets in between this kind of mini mall, fancy mini mall area.
so I went up there because I had surgery the month before on my ankle.
Okay.
So I had a tendon repaired, and
Um. So do I need to start feeling bad about the shoe comments now or later?
yeah, actually, I'm gonna take advantage of this. So you better feel
Okay,
bad.
I do. I'm sorry in advance.
No. You are vindicated. The shoe thing is irrational. This is his knee, not his
So
feet.
So yeah,
thank you, Spencer. So Josh, you had surgery the month before.
had surgery. So I was in a boot.
Yeah.
I was in crutches, and I went up there because I had to go to the Apple store with my sister, and we were going back to the car. And because it kind of started snowing a little bit, my nephew, my 3-year-old nephew at the time, decided to come with me while my sister ran ahead to go get the car ready. And because I was such a limp, I decided to take every possible crosswalk and be as careful as I could.
Hmm.
And was crossing the street, waited for some traffic to go by, and a car that was turning left did not stop, didn't see me, and came straight for me. Being a runner and kind of being trained to always look to try to make eye contact with motorists,
Sure. Yeah.
I could tell that they weren't paying attention. Their face was into their phone, and so
It's called defensive walking.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Apparently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I wasn't running for sure. Uh, but instinct just kind of kicked in. I had my nephew who was, I mean, he would have been hit right in the head,
Wow.
just at his height and everything. And so I was able to somehow kind of fling him out of the way, and then I kind of turned because I was gonna just slap on the hood to get their
Yeah.
attention. And before I could even do that, just hit me right in the knees and flew back about 10 feet,
Ah.
did a barrel roll right into a superhero position, by the
I mean,
way.
that's cool, but also
Like,
getting hit in the knees is not good.
no, it was not good. I mean, I was very lucky that nothing broke,
Mhm.
but there's some damage which caused some kind of long-term, like arthritic pain and everything
Yeah.
that.
Well, everything. I mean, you just had surgery. It sounds like so you weren't
Mhm.
healed yet.
No,
So it's all bad.
I just felt very blessed that my nephew wasn't hurt, and
Yeah.
that was the only thing that really mattered. It would have hit him right in the head if
Unreal.
he hadn't been moved. But over the years, it's been kind of fun because 3, you don't remember much. He kind of always would retell the story, and so over the years, like he would add these little elements to the story.
Oh,
Yeah,
clearly.
I've
Yeah.
gotten way more heroic. He did a backflip when I flung him
Josh has
out of the
gotten more
way.
heroic over the years, deservedly so.
And then he had a team of angels that guided him safely out of the way. And
They forgot about you real quick.
like, what is this? The angels in the outfield?
Hey, look, I always believe kids when they say weird supernatural stuff. Yeah.
After he told people that he did a backflip, I'm like, I'm not correcting this.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I'm just gonna let him have this story. Go,
So,
go wherever you want to go with it.
were you able to walk it off, or did you just kind of have to just?
It put me in my crutches a little bit longer,
Yeah, for sure.
but then it really delayed my running.
Hmm.
I had healed properly from my surgery and everything, but I couldn't do anything past like 5 or 6 miles without it hurting. Past 3 years have just been a lot of PT, a lot of physical therapy,
Okay.
and just slowly trying to get back into it as best as I can. But having it, out of the way, having a settlement and everything finally done, I've kind of earmarked for more physical therapy and some treatments like some injections and stuff like that. But I told my nephew, we're totally going to do something fun so that we can replace this kind of memory.
Okay. Yeah,
He had some PTSD from it as well.
I'm sure.
Not wanting to go anywhere with me, like even to the grocery store or something like that, was hard for him. And so I asked him the last week, I'm like, okay, buddy, like you can pick whatever you want to do, like just pick one thing. And he thought about it for a minute. Okay, I I'm feeling like Coconut Cove and McDonald's.
Uh, okay.
Solid choice.
Do you know what Coconut Cove is?
I do because I have
It's the
kids.
jungle. It's the yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say yeah. You better know.
Right.
It's the huge like kind of jungle gym,
Yes.
the jungle gym kind of ball pit slides and everything,
Right.
and McDonald's. And I'm like, all right, dude, like you got it. So
Easily pleased, but perfect.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
like this is
Hey,
perfect.
Josh. Don't get on the bounce houses. That's all I'm saying. Right. I know it's been 3 years, but maybe not.
Yeah, probably not that. The slides are pretty slick too.
Yes.
Question: do McDonald's play places still exist? Because maybe you can convince him like the play place at a McDonald's is like a mini Coconut Cove.
No, I can't do that to him.
He knows. Kids know.
No, like that Coconut Cove, like that's a McDonald's play place on
Yeah.
steroids.
So, Josh, you said it's been 3 years. It's been a
Mhm.
month since this was finally cleared up. Like,
Yeah.
I know you kind of briefly glimpsed, and maybe you can even mention it. What was the holdup with everything? Is insurance just takes forever?
Part of it was the pandemic.
Okay.
Part of it was the insurance. I mean, I won't say who it was, but I just never will buy any policy from them
Okay.
ever again.
Gotcha.
Just because it was such a headache, and it was just one like dead end after another, and not believing that I
They probably said
was
it was
actually
from your
hurt.
surgery, and you're lying or
Hmm.
whatever. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'm fine because I'm running.
Yeah.
Not to make this a legal procedure podcast, I'm in my own lawsuit with insurance right now, and one tactic to get people off your back is to just demand receipts for everything. And I mean everything, and that just takes time, and
Gotcha.
what you're trying to do is price out the lawyers for the insurance company to, if you don't want to pay, to where it costs them more money to pay the lawyers to pursue you than to make you pay.
Yeah, which is essentially how we got to the settlement.
Mhm.
It was always kind of on the back of my mind, and having to deal with it, and I mean I'm still going to deal with it,
Yeah.
physically, because running is something that I love to do, obviously,
And don't let anybody tell you to stop.
and I won't. I'm a stubborn Greek, so good luck trying to tell me to stop.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Every Greek is stubborn.
Oh, it's a thing.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm just grateful every time January 11th comes around, especially after that accident.
I mean, I do feel like we almost kind of like you're taking your nephew, like the three of us should go to PF Chang's or
Yes.
somewhere down there, right? To just kind of go reclaim the area to get rid of any bad juju.
Let's reclaim it for Josh.
Yes. Can we go to that meat Brazilian place too?
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
I can't really even remember what it's called.
It's Tucanos.
I like those little quail hearts. Those are good.
Nice. All right, so guys, I got some movie stuff. I don't know if anyone knows listening. My name's Kenny, and I talk about movies sometimes, right? And we're gonna do this on the show, just cause.
It's kind of your thing.
I mean, we're well past last year, and I kind of want to look ahead. And I've got bad news. It doesn't look good. I'm the cynic here. That's kind of going to be like, okay, is this worst thing? Do you guys want to see this? And I do want to know from the audience if they're excited about anything, because I feel like 2022 was really the year of Top Gun, and that's kind of it.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't a lot of reasons to go to the movie theater,
Yeah.
unless Avatar, which I guess is making decent money at this point.
Yeah, it just crossed a billion.
What?
Yeah, it's like 1.7 billion at this point.
Really?
Yeah,
I kind of wanted it to flop.
yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest.
No. It will not be a flop. 1.7 billion, Spencer.
They got flying like whale sharks in that movie. I'm
Okay, you
Yep.
just sold everyone on going to see it.
uh-huh.
Flying whale sharks is
So
great.
let's get it to 2 billion people.
The problem is the next movie basically confirmed that it's following the Avatar series, but the better one.
Yeah,
The Fire Nation is attacking,
right.
and then we're going to get the desert people.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, just go watch the series. I mean, the movies look pretty, right? I'm getting distracted. Let's talk about some movies coming out this year.
Yes.
Maybe just for the next few months, because I'm sure we'll get a little carried away with some of these movies. Let's forget about January altogether. Unless, Josh, is there anything, Josh or Spencer, anything you guys would like to see in January?
No, well there's that plane movie. I think
No.
that
Oh, plain movie called what?
plane.
There's
Because we can't come up with original, titles for movies.
It's a
these
Gerard
days.
Butler movie, because you remember Gerard Butler from like 7 years ago, right? So he's in a movie where he is a pilot, which makes sense given the title, and he's flying this fugitive, not a fugitive yet, but a prisoner,
Mhm.
and the plane crashes, I think within the first 30 minutes, and then they're on a run and they're fighting cartels, yada yada yada, and the movie is called Plane. Like, it's the worst title.
Yeah, it kind of just sounds like kind of a mixture of like what Con Air and
Yeah, but Con Air, that title, pretty great. Also, great hair products as well.
There's a reason why it's in January.
Yeah.
This is kind of Gerard Butler's bread and butter since 300.
Okay.
Is these like political / action disaster movies.
Yeah.
Because he did what was the White House one, and then the sequel to the White House one, and then the third one of the White House one.
I like how you're calling it the White House one when it's the Has Fallen trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Olympus has fallen, London has fallen, and Angel has fallen.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
London. I
Yeah.
forgot about that one.
Yeah, most people did.
I actually do like those.
I mean, those are dad movies, so I get it. But let's jump beyond Plane to February, because January is just a horrible month for movies. So forget about that. But on February 10th, we have the third part in another trilogy, Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a second one.
It's Magic Mike XXL. That's
Oh,
the second one,
gosh.
Josh.
He knows my shirt size.
Shirt size. Okay. Yeah. So I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. I think this one's going straight to HBO Max. So
It hasn't been canceled. How did that one get greenlit and survive, and Batgirl didn't?
I mean, have you seen Channing Tatum lately? No one has, really. Let's be honest.
I mean, I opened up a sack of potatoes yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he was in there.
Mumbling away. So
He looks like a potato.
He really does. The next week we have probably the first biggest movie of the year, and it's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and that's on February 17th. And they've released 2 trailers for this one already. This is kind of like a prelude to another big Avengers movie, which comes out in about 2 years,
Mhm.
because we have the villain here, and it's King the Conqueror. And if you saw, and by the way, we get a little geeky on this show. We're going to try to kind of pull it back the first little bit, not to scare anyone away.
Kent, I am going to
Yes.
set a limit here on how geeky we can get on King the Conqueror. In no way are we.
I feel like this is your territory,
No.
to be honest.
No, we are going to stop, and we're going to not talk about how he is Nathaniel Richards, the great grandson of Reed Richards, who's part of the Fantastic Four, which is
Okay.
an impossibility in this one because they haven't even introduced the Fantastic Four in the MCU. So we're
Uh-huh.
getting the great grandchild displaced from time in the MCU before we even get
Do
Reed
you,
Richards.
do you want me to stop you at any point?
No, that's our limit.
My head
We're not
hurts.
going to get into those weeds.
I honestly I have no idea what you're talking about. Like all of this phase 4, phase 5 things, I have nothing.
Well, how many MCU movies have you seen, Josh?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first one in
And then I think
2016.
I saw I've seen both of them. And
Or
then I saw the
2014.
Christmas special
Yeah.
because I like the music.
Okay.
The music choices on all of those are just awesome. But
Not worth it,
eh,
especially for that Christmas special.
I like that Christmas special.
Josh, to kind of put your mind at ease, you don't understand the phases, and at this point, I don't think Kevin Feige understands the phases of Marvel either.
I think it's probably because I like raccoons, to be honest with you. But
So, Josh, the
Mhm.
phases are basically there. It's generally in between Avengers movies. It's a big lead up
Mhm.
to a team up movie. Essentially, they didn't really do that with this most recent one,
uh-huh.
but everything beyond one of the biggest movies of all time, which was Endgame, that was the end of Phase 3, and that was kind of like the 10 years that Marvel reigned supreme. And then they went to Phase 4 and released a lot of Disney Plus shows that no one really watched, and then
Mhm.
some movies as well. We'll just leave it there. And so people do feel like it's now over with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and
Mhm.
now they're starting Phase 5, which is leading into another big Avengers movie, and that will begin with this Ant-Man movie. So it's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That is
It's
that is a lot.
it is a lot.
not only is it a lot, but Phase 4 has generally been received as a major flop for the MCU.
Oh, I would say superhero movies are just, and this is another conversation that we could go into longer, but superhero movies are on the decline.
Yeah.
Like, I just think from every side.
Mhm.
I mean, for obvious reasons, which we'll get into more later.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because I remember I think I saw what is it, Rocket Man? I can't even remember
Hold
the
on.
name.
Harlan Williams and Rocket Man? What is that what you meant? Or are you talking the
No,
Elton John
no.
biopic?
I think
But
he's talking about Iron Man.
Oh,
yeah, no,
stop
seriously,
it.
no, I'm
Hold
seriously
on.
like
Did you call Iron Man
I
Rocket
did.
Man?
I did. I seriously, I did not mean that. I saw him visually in my head, and I saw rockets.
Are you the
I
kind
mean,
of mom that calls everything a Nintendo, Josh?
I'm turning into that.
Because
to be fair to Josh, there is a Rocket Man comic book movie with Timothy Dalton.
a Rocketeer.
Rocketeer. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Guys, oh, give me your cards
Uh,
right now.
hey, I'm a
Yeah.
comic guy, not a movie guy, admittedly.
Uh-huh.
No, well, here's the thing is even the MC or even Disney's embarrassed with the performance of the MCU in Phase 4. They're giving it the Song of the South treatment. They've taken all the Avengers Assembles, which are the behind the scenes look at all the Avengers things and all the MCU things.
Okay.
All the episodes that have to do with Phase 4, so Loki, WandaVision, all of that, those episodes have been removed from the Avengers Assembled TV show. Rather than putting them in a previous season, they just removed them.
Well, so explain Avengers Assembled. It's a compilation of things that are essential to watch.
So Avengers Assembled on Disney Plus is
Yeah.
the behind the scenes look at how they made things as well as
Yeah.
short catch ups. So if you don't want to watch the whole season or watch everything to get to where everything's at, you can watch these short vignettes.
So they're basically admitting that this is not essential.
Mhm.
So you can still find the shows on the streaming service, right? This isn't like they're gone. Because I know Netflix and HBO Max, they're pulling stuff from their own streaming service. That's their property, right? To
Yeah.
save a little bit of money. But this is just Disney saying, you don't really need to watch this TV show in order to understand what's going forward.
Yeah, you can kind of skip this stuff right here.
Okay.
I do know that the big bad, so in phase 1, 2, and 3, it was all building up to Thanos being
Yeah.
this
Right.
overall threat that they had to come together for. And Kang is supposed to be that for phase 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, okay.
And he was not really present at all in phase 4.
No, just for one show.
I mean, you get one show, and even then, it didn't really have much to do with him.
Okay, we've lost Josh.
So-
So, Josh, I got good news.
Blank stare
On the
here.
24th of
Mhm.
February, we have this
Mhm.
brand new movie called Cocaine Bear.
You got me back. You got me back. I
What part of
cannot
that title
wait.
brings you back? I don't understand.
I've just seen things for this, and I am so excited because I want to see what a hopped up, drugged up bear on a rampage looks like.
And you're going to find out.
I'm gonna find out, and I cannot wait.
If anyone hasn't seen the trailer, this is Bear on a Rampage.
Yes.
This is going to be a very bloody movie. I'm sure there's 2 different trailers you can watch depending on what kind of content you can handle, but it looks strangely hilarious.
I know. I can't wait. Between this and whenever Barbie comes out, like I did not expect wanting to see these two movies so bad coming into 2023.
Okay, look, here's the thing. Our tangents just basically
No.
took away me talking about any upcoming movies, so I'm going to leave it with February
I think
and
Cocaine Bear, but you are
You can't beat
forgetting
that.
but you are forgetting one very important movie though.
Go on.
Didn't you hear or see 80 for Brady?
I left it off intentionally.
No, you can't do
I
that. Come
I have
on,
not heard of this one.
Lily Tomlin, Jane
Ooh.
Fonda,
Oh,
Rita
Yeah.
I do
Moreno,
know this
and
one.
Sally Field are all going on a road trip to Houston to go see Tom Brady play in the Super Bowl.
Well, this has been a great episode, everybody. So we'll go ahead and wrap up here.
I hope it beats Avatar numbers. Like, could you imagine if, like, we get an 85 for Brady?
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like this is kind of like the
So, Josh, you wanna
Golden
go see that
Girls for
movie?
football. I
Yeah.
do. I actually do.
Okay. You're coming to the screening.
Okay, can do you only have like 2 tickets, or can we get a
Yeah,
third
it's
for my wife?
just one, right? Oh, you or your wife, who wants to go?
I mean, I'll let her go with you.
I'll rub her feet. No, I won't. I hate feet. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think that's pretty good. There are quite a few
Okay.
movies that we'll have to kind of geek out on one of these shows specifically for it, because there are some that actually look pretty good.
And we have a superhero movie nearly every month, if not a TV show. Star Wars is kind of calming down as far as TV goes, so we're not going to have a lot of that this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're going to have some really cool stuff after July. So we'll get into that a little bit later.
No,
But yeah.
We'll probably have a whole episode devoted to Ezra Miller.
Okay. All right. So, Josh, you put out something that I feel like is kind of a dangerous idea. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's my voicemail. Like I put out a telephone number. You call it, listeners. Anybody actually can call. You leave a message, and there's a very good chance that we'll play it here on the other show. And
here's the thing. This is a real this is a real phone number. This isn't one that goes straight to voicemail. There is a very small chance that Josh doesn't have his phone on silent, and he actually answers the phone.
If it's echoey, I'm in the bathroom.
Just put it straight to voicemail every time. But we did have some people call. And so given the
Yes.
fact that, like, we'll see how this segment goes, but given the fact that people were brave enough to throw something out there, I feel like we should play their messages, right?
Yes. So let's
We should
let's
reward
just
them.
let's push play and see what we got here.
Hi, Josh. This is your wife, and I'm mad. No, this is your brother, but I am mad. Why didn't you talk about me in your podcast? I'm your favorite brother. Kind of hurt my feel-goods. Anyway, love you. Have a good podcast. Bye.
Well, Luke, this is your mention right there.
So, Josh, you have a few brothers.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite?
Not that I'm willing to admit at this point.
And why is it Ben? Is it Ben? Is it Ben? I mean, actually, it's probably Luke might be the only one to hear this, so let's just say Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Okay.
Luke's the favorite.
Uh-huh.
No, Josh has admitted to me that even amongst all of his brothers, it's actually his brother-in-law, Josh, that is his favorite, simply because they share a name.
You know,
I'm not going to confirm nor deny this.
Listen, your podcast is in really good hands when your first engagement is from a family member.
Yes.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Okay, Josh, the problem with giving your number out like that is you're going to have every crackpot in town is going to dial in and just rant for 3 minutes, and you're going to have to listen through the whole rant. But the thing is, you just made me listen to, what was that, about a 3-minute voice message so that I could even get on here and drop a message to you. So you're just going to hear me driving home for the next 3 minutes as I'm out here enjoying my nice little beverage over here and whatever comes to mind, because I want you to have to go through the entire message just because you left this out there. Am I going to do anything productive during this time, like talk about messages you sent me? No, I'll just text you back on those. I will say congratulations to you all. Glad that you guys have that up and running. Enjoying it. Look forward to the next episode. Just so you know, I'm on I-80 right here passing 700 East. Driving home right now. How are you guys doing? You having fun? You enjoying the...
Oops. My finger slipped. My finger slipped.
Wait, hold on. KP just said that he's leaving us a 3-minute message. That
Josh.
was like 37 seconds.
It was a good tease. It was a good trailer to his podcast.
Wait, what did he say? Where'd the rest go?
I think we should move on.
I'm being KP bald here.
I think we should move on. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, poor KP.
Hey guys, it's Wade. All three of you know who I am. I am looking so forward to hearing from you guys again on the podcast. And it's airing the day before my birthday, January 11th. My birthday's January 12th. I love you guys. Can't wait to hear you guys and all the fun antics you guys talk about. Again, I love you guys. I'll talk to you then.
Well, I think the best way to end this is to say happy birthday, Wade.
Happy birthday, Wade.
Happy birthday, Wade. Woo! But seriously, though, I have to say this. I saw Wade last Friday.
Cool. Nice.
I went to go see Brad Williams over at Wise Guy Comedy.
Okay.
And I walked in, and no more than like 30 seconds later, I see this man like taking this charge from across the room and screaming my name, Josh, I'm so excited. And I'm like, it's Wade.
Yeah. Like, hold on. You were afraid for like 2 seconds, and then you realized it was Wade, and you were good.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a fight or flight, like.
Sure. And even with Wade, sometimes you're like, defensive position. What do I do here?
No. Kent, with Wade, it's like a comforting Wade wave sweeps over you. And you know you're in good hands.
Wow.
A Wade wave.
I need a
Wade wave.
a Wade
No,
wave in
seriously,
my
though,
life.
I mean, everybody needs a Wade in their life, and honestly, it was actually really kind of fun to see him the other day, and what a fun show too.
Oh, so tell us about, for those that don't know, who is Brad Williams?
So Brad Williams, he's I guess the PC.
So you
way
said
of saying it
Brad
is
Williams
he's
is
a little
because we're
person.
PC on this show. Is that what we're
Sure.
doing?
Well, he's a little person.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just hilarious. So I went with Brandon from Pop Fly Cards.
Cool.
And just had such a fun evening. Like,
I'm
both
so mad I missed this.
Brandon and I, we have an affinity for little people.
And hold on. You can't just say things and not explain them. I get it. Maybe people know. It's been a while since we've done a show, Josh. What's your affinity for little people, other than the fact that all people are great?
Well, for one,
just to point out, only one of the three of us has been on an actual date with a little person.
It's me, all right?
Yeah, that's true.
She ghosted me,
Hey,
okay?
Did you make out with one in Disneyland in Club 33?
Wait, what?
Yeah. You haven't heard this story?
Listen, there's a little bit of your recording history I chose not to listen to, Josh. So
The dark
I'm going to need
ages.
to hear that story. So your affinity, is that where it comes from, or is it even further back?
It probably comes further back. There's probably some other issues that my therapist and I should probably, cover.
Okay, sure.
But essentially, I think it's probably just being a 6'4", 6'5" guy. There's just something that just is very appealing about the little people. That
Are you sure it's not that you were raised by a television in front of Smurfs?
That could be it too. Being an '80s kid. But no, I was at Disneyland. This was in 2012, and it actually, there's another plot twist here that I'll share here in a moment. But we were at Club 33. We got a group of friends and I got exclusive tickets into Club 33. We had lunch and everything. We were taking a tour, and they have like a little gift shop there that you can get Club 33 merch
to like prove that you were there, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking during lunch about all the places that you could go make out in Disneyland and everything.
Wait, who are you with again?
A little person.
No. So you're with a little.
Her name.
Okay.
The best part about that is her name is actually Minnie.
Okay. This is
no,
now
seriously.
a fake story.
No, it is not a fake. It is not a fake story.
Listen, we don't fake stories on this show.
I have seen pictures, Kent.
Wait, so was she your date there, or were you just friends?
No, just friends, and we were both, single at the time and everything.
The tension was high. Let's talk about places to make out.
It was a Nick Mo. He had a Nick Mo with Minnie at Club 33.
The cool thing about Club 33, though,
Okay.
is that they have these elaborate bathrooms that they put a lot of effort into it. And so you kind of take a tour after you're done because they're so cool. Anyway,
most people call that
one thing
it's
leads
not a
to
tour,
another.
Josh. It's you just using the restroom. Okay, anyways, go on.
One thing leads to another.
Yada yada yada.
And we walked into the family bathroom there in Club 33.
Stop it.
And
okay.
I lifted her up onto the sink.
Hold on.
For her, it was the Mile High Club.
No, listen, that's 3 feet high. I'm getting like sexy saxophone in my ears right now. You lifted someone on a table?
Well, it was the bathroom sink because it was the bathroom. But
that's gross, but still kind of hot.
It was hot.
Wait. So hold on. You're friends. You go into the family bathroom. You're feeling it somehow.
Yeah.
In the family bathroom.
I'm like, I had to go for it, man. Like we had a conversation that lasted more than like 15 minutes about where the best places to make out in Disneyland were.
Wait, so your answer of the best places to make out, I could think of 17 better places to make out in Disneyland, right? And I don't even go that much. And you chose the family bathroom in Club 33.
Yeah, nobody's getting in Club 33 unless you have connection.
Did you have to wear masks to get into Club 33? Is this like an eyes wide shut situation?
No.
Okay.
No.
This is what I picture because the way you're framing it is
like this was not during the pandemic.
No, Josh. I'm not talking.
Oh, no.
These masks are not for clean purposes. You're killing Spencer. It's more of a risque sort of thing, a masquerade sort of thing, Josh.
Okay, those
not like
kind of masks. No.
Think Draper, upside down pineapples, Key Party.
I like how Draper came into play. Okay.
Why wouldn't it?
Yep.
So, okay, sorry, Josh. We keep interrupting.
Yep.
You lift her up onto the table. The music is playing.
And
you make out.
Then,
Hey,
what do you mean that was it? Then you lifted her off the table and you said, "Cool, let's go on Splash Mountain." Spencer.
I think actually we went on Indiana Jones after that.
I like how I have to call Spencer on getting like naughty thoughts.
I'm actually going to use that on my wife later this week. Hey, honey, you want to ride Splash Mountain?
Wait, because you're going, right? Are you going to Disneyland?
Oh, she's 8 months pregnant.
Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, you're not going to Disneyland. Josh, we keep ruining your story. And that was it. So did you do it for the story or did you have actual feelings for her?
No, I had feelings for her. Like
He had a Mormon quickie.
We went to school together and everything, and it had been a couple of years after graduation, and I just shot my shot, and I mean, yeah, and that was honestly that was about it as far as that goes. But
yeah,
the funny thing about the story is, it was 10 years, exactly 10 years to the day, before I met my wife in Disneyland.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts. Well, here's what I want to know. Your wife is super cool. Very chill, low maintenance seeming. Does she want to make out at Club 33 now?
Yeah, she did. Actually, when we first met, one of the first things that she told me, because she had heard that story before.
Yeah.
She actually asked if we could go to Club 33.
Did you propose on the spot? Oh wait, you kind of did.
I kind of did. I mean, essentially. I mean, we were married 3 months after.
No big deal. I mean, the point is, Brad Williams, the comedian you saw, that we talked about 20 minutes ago, he's hilarious, right? Very self-effacing. Mm-hmm. Like he involves the audience in his show. It's great stuff. I'm sad I missed it. Spencer, you missed it as well, right?
Yeah, I got sick that night.
That's too bad.
Throwing up.
Yeah,
down to the dog. Even the dog was throwing.
Oh, well, I feel bad for the dog. And, you too, I guess.
But no, it was a lot of fun, and I had such a blast. With Brandon and everybody that went, and being able to see Wade on top of that, just was a lot of fun, and highly recommend Brad Williams, especially if you have an affinity for little people
and comedy.
Well, yeah, in comedy.
I guess.
I'm like, yeah, I was laughing too.
So if you're listening now and you want to leave us a voicemail so we can talk about something else for 20 minutes because we like our tangents here, right?
Yes.
Josh, what number can they reach?
801-508-4989.
Okay.
So again, 801-508-4989. And actually, I think I just got another voicemail here. So
Okay, let's say it for next time.
operators are standing by.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, we are way past our time, and
It's us catching up. It's us just kind of figuring out what the show's going to be, and we'll get there, right?
But and one thing I just want to say is, yeah, you can call my voicemail if you want a shout out, or
Honestly, ask for advice or just
but
say
yeah,
something
if you
funny,
want to
tell us a
talk,
joke. I
yeah,
don't know.
tell us how wrong we are about the MCU. Give us a joke. Give us some rumors.
Yeah, truly.
if you have suggestions as well, like we want to hear it. So
Because
please.
we have a few segments planned. This one we're kind of just jumping back in. And if there are any segments that don't work for you guys, let us know. We'd love to hear.
Or suggestions of what you want to hear.
But yeah, I
Totally.
think that's it, guys. I think that's it. So
I think
yeah,
we did a show.
Juno's actually in here telling me I need to go to bed.
Yep.
So
Oh, that's your dog.
yes, my dog is legit telling me I need to go to
And
bed.
Josh is about to put on his cleats to go to bed.
no,
real quick.
I'm actually going to turn this off, and I'm going downstairs to go have Marianne give me a foot rub, because it's about time that she gives me a foot rub instead.
Please tell us how it goes.
I will.
So Josh, lead us out, please.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, again, thank you everybody for listening to the other show. We want to connect with you. So please hit us up on all of our socials. You can search for us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you can't find us for whatever reason, we actually did put links in our description. Now, also in the show description, we do have a link to our store. We do have a 15% off sale on all merch of the other show. So hats, shirts, stickers, baby bibs, whatever. I mean, we got a little bit of everything. So 15% off if you just go to the show links, you can get that, or you can just go to our website at theother.show. But yeah, that's it. Guys, I don't even know how to end this show anymore.
Just cut it off.
What should we do? Just end?
Yeah.
Just cut it off?
We gotta go.
Boo! Boo! That was the worst thing I ever heard. It was terrible. Horrendous. Well, it wasn't that bad. Oh, yeah? Oh, there were parts of it I liked. Yeah, I liked a lot of it. Yeah, it was good. It was great. It's wonderful. Oh, bravo. More!